Hi everyone, my name is Gabe Kripe and I am a prevention educator here at Women Helping Women. So while we are all spending more time at home, it is more important now than ever that we understand how to communicate our boundaries, but also respect the boundaries of the other people that we live with. Those of you who have had our Prevent and Empower program have heard us talk about the 5 different boundaries within a relationship. That's emotional, material, digital, physical, and sexual boundaries. So we want to quickly recap those boundaries in the context of our current situation. So emotional boundaries are what we're comfortable with sharing when it comes to our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. Right now is a very stressful time filled with a lot of confusion. So there might be times when we're feeling anxious or depressed or isolated. And sometimes we might want to talk about those feelings. But other times we might want to keep our feelings to ourselves. Both of those responses are valid, and other people need to respect those boundaries that we've put in place. But we also need to respect other people's boundaries when it comes to those same things. Material boundaries are the boundaries that we have with our possessions. So for a lot of us, stay-at-home orders mean increased time with family members, which means increased time using various things around your house. So maybe your brother is hogging your PS4. Maybe your sister is taking your phone charger without asking for it. For some people, that might be a material boundary violation. Digital boundaries are the boundaries that we have with our technology or our social media. So have you ever noticed someone looking over your shoulder when you're texting someone, or you hand your phone to someone to do something with it, and they start scrolling through all of your pictures, or they start reading your text messages? That would be a digital boundary violation. Physical boundaries are what we typically think of when we think of boundaries. This is our personal space, how comfortable we are with someone standing close to us or touching us, or even just like being around people. And during this stay-at-home order, this is really important to understand. It is totally normal to just need a break from being around other people, even people who we really love, even people who we really care about. So if that happens when you just need a break from someone, is there a room that you can go read in? Can you sit outside and have some alone time? Can you grab your headphones, go for a walk, listen to your favorite album or your favorite podcast? Alone time might be really hard to come by in this situation, but it is necessary. Sexual boundaries are boundaries when it comes to everything related to sex, whether that is talking about sex or having sex. This is probably the most difficult or uncomfortable boundary to communicate, but is one of the most important. It is important to note that when it comes to sexual boundaries, we need affirmative communication, meaning that the person and us are saying yes, not just not saying no. So there is no relationship where sex would be a foregone conclusion. So there's no relationship that entitles one person to another person's body. So roommates, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, all those different relationships need to communicate their boundaries and give and obtain consent when it comes to sex. So it's really important that we respect other people's boundaries in all 5 of those categories, especially now when we're spending a lot of time probably with the same people. So in our next video, we're going to talk through the ways that we can communicate our boundaries in each of these categories, but also how we can understand what other people's boundaries are, even if those boundaries are not explicitly communicated to us. So look for that video later this week. And don't forget, you can always reach out to us by calling or texting our 24/7 hotline at 513-381-5610. Thank you, and we're going to see y'all soon.